Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Cavaliers have become a gritty team. Darius Garland says, we're some dogs. You're not going to just come to Cleveland and roll over us anymore. We're going to show some fight, some grit, some competitiveness, and that's what we're trying to do every night. We're here. Kevin, back to you.
I like what Cleveland's doing. All right, David, thank you so much. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Good on the three-point shot.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Passes it to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Russell left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And so Russell hits them both.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Garland. He dishes it to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The 10-footer. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Russell finds Gobert. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Takes the 3. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now Russell, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Here's Gobert. That one falls.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Poked away. Pass to Mobley. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Shot clock at 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Edwards well covered on the interior. Scores through the contest.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now here's LeVert. McDaniels defending. And another miss by Cleveland. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
Who's got Gary?
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Allen outside. And there's the pass to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Outside Garland. Can they get it? That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Edwards dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Mitchell. 29 points for him last game against Golden State.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Now, here's Mitchell. 6-point game. Mobley a screen on Edwards. Mitchell's shot is good.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Gobert can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Garland against Russell. Allen with the screen for Garland. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell with it. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Mitchell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Russell looking around. Towns sets the pick for Russell. They get the rebound. Towns kicks to Gobert. Russell passes to Towns. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Now, here's Garland. He had 15 points last outing. Passes it to Mobley. 5 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. No good that time. Minnesota leading by 7. McDaniels with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. Here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Into the lane. Stolen by Mitchell.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Got a piece of it. Here's McDaniels. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Kicks it to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
The Timberwolves have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he can't get the first one.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
No good on the second free throw. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Mitchell finds Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Jarrett Allen. And it's a Okoro in for Donovan Mitchell. And he's good on the second. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They're leading by 8. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Okoro. Edwards can't hit. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
It kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 28 points. Mobley against Towns. Mobley the pass to Garland. Ball's knocked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Going inside. And here's Love. 9 points last game. Love with the screen on Russell. Back to Love. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Deep. He can't get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now, here's Garland. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And yes, it's good.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
McDaniels finds Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Right side, Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And boy, are they attacking the paint. And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Robin Lopez is checked in for Evan Mobley. Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. And Raul Neto subbed in for Garland.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's Osman. In the loss to the Warriors the other night, definitely not himself. Love with the screen on Prince. Here's Osman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
That free throw missing, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Forbes checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Now Anderson, 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Noel, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Neto, the pass to Love. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Pass to Osman. And here's Love, defended by Anderson. Clock at 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
First one falls for him. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And that one falls for Reed. Both free throws good from Reed. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's Love. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Towns, the pass to Forbes. Back to Towns. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Here's Neto. Here's Love. The shot from the low post is good. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Timberwolves leading by 8. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. And here's Forbes from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Here's Osman. Allen, a screen on Prince. Osman, the pass to Allen. Back to Osman. Clock at 6. And here's Neto outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Towns is doubled. It's stolen by Wade. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Osman. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 11. The pass to Noel. Towns the screen. Noel passes to Towns. Stolen by Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Minnesota shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Reid. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Passes to Allen. Mitchell outside. Back to Allen. Over Reid. About that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Allen.
Well, Jared Allen proving he's more than capable of beating good defense. That's nicely done.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to Noel. For 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Forbes. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Forbes has got 6.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The pass to Allen. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 12. Timeout called the Cavaliers. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. On the wing, Mitchell. Dishes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Garland against Russell. The 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Garland with it. Deflects the pass. To the inside. Passes it to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
So a point guard who can flush it with authority. D'Angelo Russell takes advantage.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Mitchell, a screen on Russell. The wide open look here for Garland. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Feeds to Gobert. He kicks it to Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley. The Timberwolves have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. No good on that one. No luck that time either. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now here's LeVert. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Looking for Allen and gets it there. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Minnesota leading by 12. Outside, Russell. Down low, Gobert. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got 8 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Gobert with a screen on Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Garland with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Minnesota leading by 11. Russell passes to McDaniels. And here's Russell. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. It's good from long range. McDaniels got his second basket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards inside. He has 7. A little shot fake there. Got the D out of position. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
For 3, Mitchell knocks down the 3 ball.
He doesn't need a lot of daylight. Stretches the defense night in and night out.
Now Edwards. He's got 9. Has to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Allen. And it's a Okoro in for Mitchell. Good on the second free throw.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Now, here's Okoro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Garland against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. Love with the screen for LeVert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Goes up again. Here's Love. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
Both free throws good from Love. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Here is Edwards. 11 points in the game. And it's Russell missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Russell against Garland. And Okoro throws it down.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
So it's the Timberwolves now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And Russell gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's LeVert. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. The 3 from Garland. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Edwards. Russell against Garland. Russell dishes to Anderson. Gobert with a screen on Mobley. They get it back. Launches a three. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
.106 left in the first half of the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mobley is screened. Here's LeVert. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Anderson passes to Russell. Up top, Gobert, covered by Mobley. 4 on the clock. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 19. The rebound by Anderson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Edwards against LeVert. Outside, Edwards. The layup missed. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with J.B. Bickerstaff, Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You could tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Cavaliers.
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Allen a screen on Edwards. And it's Mitchell missing. Timberwolves leading by 21. Outside Edwards. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Mobley a screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. He's on target from 8 feet out. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
McDaniels passes to Russell. And it's sent back by Allen. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
A free throw drops for Gobert. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And he comes up with the deuce.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the middle, Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
The free throw drops for Towns. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Now here's LeVert. Mobley kicks to Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
McDaniels with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. In third, the Cavaliers.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
That free throw, no good.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. That one is no good.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Here's Towns. Jared Allen making his last shot. Impressive fadeaway right there. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
So confident in the mid-range game. Karl Anthony Towns knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And a moment to see numbers for Allen. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into third now. Garland with the bucket.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Timberwolves leading by 22. Bounce pass, Russell. Towns against Mobley. There's Russell with the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Garland. The dish to Mitchell. Lets it go from 11. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Russell. Here's Towns. No good on the shot. Good D by Mobley. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Towns. Jared Allen making his last shot. And good that time. Towns has got 16 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Osman. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the feed to Mobley. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Rudy Gobert. Here's Russell. He's got 13. Right wing. Mobley against Towns. To the inside. Noel. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. And it's Bryn Forbes in for D'Angelo Russell.
One shot.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. From the arc. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here is Forbes. He's got 6. There's the pass to Reed. Here is Forbes. 5 on the clock. Towns, no luck.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Minnesota leading by 22. Forbes the pass to Noel. Inside, here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Prince kicks to Forbes. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Neto. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Timberwolves leading by 18. Here's Noel. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Reed. Here's Neto. Pass to Love. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper. Love's got 9 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 17. Neto, the pass to Lopez. Back to Neto. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Here's Love. Count that one.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Minnesota leading by 15. Here's Noel. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. The kick out to Anderson. Over Wade. Another miss by Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Lopez. Over Prince. Lopez, no luck. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here is Forbes. He has 6. Pass to Reed. From deep, Prince. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now the pass to Neto. Back to Love. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Anderson. No points in the game yet for him. To stop the drought. Can't get the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Love outside. Back to Neto. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Kicks to Love. Shot clock at 2. Wade from outside. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Prince, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Up top, Reed. Lopez covering. Sinks the triple. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
Lopez a screen. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Good work there as it goes. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Raul Neto. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Noel. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Edwards. He's got 13. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Saturday, They'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. From downtown. Forbes with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He kicks to Edwards. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Basket good. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Mitchell. And so in the game for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. And here's Russell following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Russell finds Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Towns drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15-point game. Right side, Garland. Mitchell against Edwards. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Allen. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Garland kicks to LeVert. Allen with the screen for LeVert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Passes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Outside, Edwards. Over Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards passes to Gobert. Outside, Russell. From outside the arc, the Timberwolves again can't hit.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Got that one up quick. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Minnesota leading by 12, and the Timberwolves call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where somebody, anybody, had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Edwards. Knocked away. Here's Mitchell, pass to Garland. Allen against Gobert. Mitchell wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Towns the screen to end the cold streak, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 11. For three, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Outside Russell. Over Garland. And it's Russell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Mobley. Garland with it. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Mitchell against Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Puts it up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Stolen by Allen. Now here's Garland. Allen, a screen on Russell. The 10-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Garland's got 22.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Russell finds Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Mobley. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Garland against Russell. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Russell. Driving in. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Love with the screen for Mitchell. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Inside, it's deflected. Allen in the post, defended by Gobert. And the pass to LeVert. The three, and the three ball is good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They lead by 7. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Fires for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside, Towns. and they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Just 4 to shoot. Edwards kicks to Towns. Drops in the tray. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
It's not just the three-point shooting. It's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Mitchell passes to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Free throw, good, Allen.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And Allen drops them both. Here is Edwards. With the drive. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Garland. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight and, like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And he knocks down the first one.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here's Gobert. And it's sent back by Allen.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Garland against Russell. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's McDaniels. Kicks to Russell. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Towns. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Edwards against Mitchell. Good D by Mitchell. McDaniels kicks to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see what a gifted player and scorer D'Angelo Russell is. Defense doesn't deter him.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Love with the screen on Edwards. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's the first that brings them to within 10. And Mitchell drops them both. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. Good D by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Garland. Love outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside, Towns. He kicks it to Gobert. Clock at 6. Russell passes to Towns. Over Love. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Edwards. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
The shot's good from Love.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Outside, Russell. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we are at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.